Shalom, Israel, when the staff is always by giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle GMS and honors to you brothers that are doing the work in truth, what sincerity. We'd just like to do a quick one. I'm going to title this something to the effect of the Lord will take it, or the Lord can take it away. It's basically inspired from some of the geezers that I work with, very well off guys. What they don't realize is the Lord can take it away in a moment. And, the prophecy has it such that it will be taken away in a moment, right? So I'm going to start with Sirach 11:21. It says, marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Lord, and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Lord on the sudden to make a poor man rich. Right now, if this is the truth for a poor man, then it's the truth for a rich man. It is nothing in the sight of the Lord to make a rich man poor. Right, because when you read 1 Samuel 2:7, it says, the Lord Yahweh maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. And the case is Job. One moment he was a very rich man, and the next thing his whole wealth, his everything was wiped away. Everything that he had worked for, had amassed, it was wiped away. Now the thing is, Job wasn't proud. Lord, they said he was, right in the sight of the Lord. But the Lord made him poor just to prove a point. So how much more for all of these proud people in the world? The people that give no glory to the Most High, make no mention of the Most High in their name, most likely don't even believe in the Most High. Right, it says James 5:1 says, go to now, you rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as with fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days. What is basically your gold and silver is cankered. Just look up this word, cankered. Rust down, rust over, covered with rust. But he's saying your gold and silver don't mean shit. Right, and in fact, if we pull up 2nd Ezra 15:9, look at how bad it's going to get. 15:19 it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. Because the time that's coming, man, your £50 note ain't even going to be able to buy you anything. More time, for being realistic, you probably need to be printing $100 bills and all of that good stuff. But Esau, being the guy he is, he's already got a backup plan for when he tanks his economy, because that is what he's planning to do. Right, so 2 Peter 3:11 says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Right now, this is for more for us now, because it's like, the Lord has it whereby some people do have some some money, right? And it's one of those ones where it's like you gotta ask yourself, but with that cash, knowing that this kingdom's going down, with all of the things that you've amassed, with all of the cars and houses or whatever, or have you, that you may have, with all of those things, how are you going to carry yourself knowing that everything is going to be destroyed? Like, how are you gonna deal? What kind of person are you gonna be, right? And this is the ultimate end goal, right? Because at the end of the day, Esau's tanking the system on purpose. Right, and this is Revelation 13:16. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Right, that's basically saying if you ain't got the RFID microchip, rich or poor, you aren't gonna be able to buy. And it's when you get all of these super rich guys, who flip and lose everything, the prospect of losing everything, man, like, they'll happily take the chip. They'll give me the chip, man, I need the chip. And even still, if they have lost everything, because when you actually look at the regulations here in the UK, the FCA, Financial Conduct Authority, I forgot what it's called. FCA or FCS, they will only, they'll only back up your funds up to £80,000. So if you're a multi-millionaire, what is your, if you get taken down to 80 grand, then it's like, and this has happened before. This happened in Cyprus with the capital controls. I actually, know a guy from Cyprus, and he said, yo, even like the rich Russian guys, they lost everything, man. Just going to show you that these things can happen and these things will happen. But you can also apply this to anything else, everything else that you have. Take again the case with Job. He said, I came into this world naked, and that's the way I will return back into the spiritual realm. Lord might have given you a house, you can take that away. Lord might have given you a car, you can take that away. Lord might have given you a job, you can take that away. A woman, he can take that away. Right? So I tackled actually quite a few different things there, but just something to meditate on, because the Lord can happily give you something, but he can happily take it away in the moment, in the twinkling of an eye. So that, let's say shalom.